Welcome to Out for the Count TV. Today we're joined by super welterweight prospect Declan Cairns. How you doing, Dec?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad at all, matey. Not too bad at all. So a few days have passed since the fight. You put in a brilliant performance. You got the win. How are you feeling? Are you still riding high off the back of that, or are you in the gym eyeing up the next one?
Yeah. Straight back to the gym tonight. Straight back to it, and push on for probably a fight at end of the year.
Brilliant. So at least we're going to see you, before the year's out. Then,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought
That's what I'm aiming for anyway. So
brilliant, brilliant. I thought you boxed really well on the night. You controlled the pace, you controlled the ring, you picked your shots really well. What was your assessment of your performance?
yeah. I'm happy with it. Obviously, it was my first fight under Glyn and SPC, and um, they seemed happy. So all's good, mate. Yeah. I just
Brilliant.
did as I was told, box to instruction, and come away with that win and rounds under the belt as well. So
Yeah, that's the most important thing, isn't it? The win.
yeah,
Um, there,
definitely.
there was a lot of support for you on the night as well. How much of a boost did that give you?
Oh, massively. Listen, every fight I've had, I always get a massive support. Say I'm from a small town work, so they come out in force, mate. There's always noisy as well. So yeah, always gives me a boost on night, and yeah, gives me a kick up arse, makes me perform a bit better.
Massively, yeah. You could definitely tell there was a lot of Declan Cairns fans in the house that night.
Yeah.
So you came into this fight off the back of a loss to MJ Hall. How
Yeah.
much of an effect did that loss have on you? And was it in your mind going into the fight?
No, I wouldn't say it were in my mind going into a fight. No, like I say, every fight's different in it.
Yeah,
I took that fight as a lesson more than a defeat. Obviously, everything that went wrong in that fight, I've worked on it in gym. I've been working on boxing and moving rather than standing and trying to have a scrap. We all like a scrap, but obviously, boxing's game, innit? It and don't get it. So yeah, we've been working a lot on that, and yeah, like I said in my interview post fight as well, said I'd like to face MJ all again and right that wrong. So I think that's obviously what I'll push on for next.
definitely. MJ Hall is quite a seasoned, journeyman, and he can be quite tricky to face, can't he? Really.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he was first southpaw what I faced as well. Um, it was just different. Obviously I lost the fight, but I know that I beat him any other day at week. I had a bad night at office, got a
Yeah,
bit smothered. If I've watched fight back and obviously did a lot of leaning and like punching to the body, but yeah, I just had a bad day at office. That's all I can put it down to. But he
yeah,
beat me on night, and I can't take that away from him. So
yeah.
credit to him. He is a tough man. Like he says, he's seasoned. He's been about. He knows his way around the ring. He knows all these
100.
little tricks at trade and how to get away with him. So and that's what he did on night. So
Yeah. So, like you just said, you wouldn't mind facing him again. We aren't giving away the game plan. What do you think you'd do differently?
stick to my boxing rather than our. When I've watched the fight back, I've thrown a lot of single shots, trying to load up on single shots and just then being smothered rather than boxing, moving, keeping him where I want him to be rather than where he wants to be. And like I say, he knows all these tricks at trade. If you watch the first round, I were boxing. But I think fitness let me down that fight as well. I don't think I trained as hard as what I should have done in that camp. And I paid price for it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it will be good to see you right that wrong, definitely in the future. Just going back to the event at the weekend, it was a great show put on by GBM. The atmosphere in the crowd was, it was fantastic. And it was live streamed on Talksport Boxing.
Yeah.
Did that add any pressure, or did you see that as just a bigger platform to, showcase your skills?
Yeah, grab that with both hands, and I like to perform, put a show on, and show people what I am about and what I can do. Obviously, like I say, Izzy and that they put on quality shows. The level of production it shows, everything. Fight, we had a press conference. That was the first time I've ever had a press conference. Obviously, weigh-in day before, all proper official events. Yeah, the level of show to come back on, I couldn't ask for any better, really. But
Yeah.
yeah, like I say, the broadcasting, everything like that, I wanted people to see, like, I have been working, I have been putting that work in, and I'm back with a bang, yeah.
Yeah. And how do you find the like the press conferences and the media side of things? Do you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it, mate, yeah. And obviously, it's just a taste of things to come, innit? We're only ever going to go up and up and up, so um, yeah, it's a good experience, and like I say, hats off to Izzy and the guys at GBM for putting these shows on and putting money into us up and coming boxers.
Yeah.
We don't really get platforms like this to box on, so massively appreciate them having me on the show as well.
Yeah. And in terms of GBM, what do you make of their drastic rise in the last 2 years, and how good how beneficial do you think it is for boxing?
It's good. It's good to see. Like I said before, it's there's no better platform for an up and coming boxer to box on than GBM, and it's like with coverage on Talksport as well. You can't ask for any better, really, can you? I don't think it'll be too long myself before they end up getting a TV deal. I don't think.
Yeah, I'd agree with that 100%. So yeah, I also saw today on your Instagram you went for a coffee with Daz Metcalf and Nicola Hopewell earlier.
Yeah.
What did you make of Nicola's bout with Emma Dolan, and how is she after her first loss?
Listen, credit to both girls in that fight. It were a good fight. Nicola's fine. She seems to have took it well. Obviously, I used to train with Nicola by Daz as well, so like we go back a bit, and I'm just happy that she's all right. Everyone's safe, and everyone's walked away from the fight. And it's like I said to her. I mean, obviously, I've just come off back of a loss myself. It means nothing. Um, it were a championship fight as well, which in a third, I think it was fourth professional fight, right? So
Yeah,
for her to be boxing for titles in a fourth pro fight is an achievement in itself, and
yeah,
she will bounce back stronger, 100%.
yeah, 100%. I mean, you learn your lessons from the losses, don't you? You learn more from a loss than a win. And it was a
Yeah,
first 10 rounder.
I think as well. Like when you do lose, it takes a bit of pressure off you. It takes a bit of that, like, oh, you're undefeated. Do you know what I mean? You've got like it takes that pressure off you and lets you focus actually on boxing. You probably take bigger fights and stuff now that you've got a loss. You're not scared of losing. You know what it feels like. So, yeah, I think it's benefited me 100%. Taking that loss, it's what I needed, really.
Yeah, brilliant. And just finally, have you got a message for the fans that came out to support you at the
Yeah,
weekend?
I want to say thank you to everyone that bought tickets. Like I said, I think I did 130, 140 tickets. People spending their hard-earned money coming and supporting me, but I couldn't do what I do without these people coming and supporting me. And yeah, they're definitely a noisy lot, my lot, aren't they? So thank you for that as well, because it does give me that boost in that ring. Thank
Definitely.
you to everyone, and obviously thank you to all my sponsors as well. I've got quite a few, so I'll not list them all, but they're a massive help to me. Financially, it's an expensive game, this boxing game. But yeah, thank you to everyone.
Brilliant, top man. Well, thank you for your time, Dec. I really do appreciate it, and hopefully we can catch you on the next one.
Yeah, no worries, pal. See you soon.